So I get it to open. I don't know if you guys can see. Just trying to get it open a little bit. So today I'm going to be using Brow Daddy's feather microblades. So I try to get in as much as I can. Then once I have that part in, I'll twist the bottom while holding the blade. Once it's nice and tight. So this is how it should look. Some artists will angle this blade to kind of go in a 90-degree or 45-degree. I like to do it just straight. So here is how it looks. I will be using Brow Daddy's pigment in Tokyo Black. I also use a pigment ring holder, so I'll open that up. So it has a little sponge inside. Some people like to use the sponge. I personally just remove it. So I'm going to do that right now. So the sponge just kind of pops out and it'll be all clean. So now that we're all ready, before I start the tutorial, I just wanted to show you exactly how to do a hair stroke. So I'm gonna flip it on this side. So you do not want to add too much pressure. You want to make sure you cut when you go into the skin, you want to cut like butter. So I'll show you the difference. I like to put my blade in a 90-degree angle, and I just kind of glide it. As you can see, the stroke is very clean. It's just very thin, and that's how you want to get a very hair-like stroke. To do it the wrong way is basically pushing too hard and kind of like, you know, like if it gets caught, you're kind of doing it wrong. See how thick that hair stroke is compared to that one. So you want to be able to literally just glide the hair. And I honestly don't press too hard. So when I do my hair strokes, my first pass, I kind of I think spacing is huge. Really want to make sure that the spaces are pretty even. I always place my hair strokes with purpose. So once you start kind of going towards the transition line, you kind of want to angle the hair strokes like that way. As you can see, I am slowly angling. It's still an upward hair stroke direction, but it's gonna give you the most fluffy laminated look. Also this part. So I don't know if you can see, so that's the bottom hair strokes. And then when I get to the top here, so wherever the line I've outlined her or his brows, kind of want to bring that down. Same thing, you want to be aware of the spacing and really draw the hair strokes with purpose. So this is what I call a skeleton and a first pass. Basically, it's secured my border. So once I've done the first pass, I can basically wipe off the pigment and I will have this beautiful outline that I can work with. So during my second pass, I'm gonna go in between the hairs now. So I like to add a little bit of dimension. Sometimes I like to add some fronts just to give it more of a natural look. So that's what it looks so far. And then so that's kind of what my second pass looks like. The eyebrow can be done at this point, so I would wipe it off, and then what I would do now is whatever pigment is not secure, I would go back, and if you can fill in some blanks like here, so that would kind of be my third pass. Just kind of like fill in the blanks. Another thing I like to do is really make sure I secure all of the strokes in the bottom. I love a clean bottom part of the brow because it really sculpts the whole brow and just makes it super clean. So just really pay attention to the detail. Like I said, really focus on placement and trying to make the hair stroke as thin as possible. So now I'm going to use pigment. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. So one trick that I do with pigment is I actually have a wet wipe, like a clean one at hand. just place that right here. So I got my little ring thing. I'm gonna zoom out real quick. Another thing I like to do if I really want a fluffy brow is you can actually go beyond the lines. So let me just do that. Transition line. So this is a pretty small eyebrow, like a standard. But I usually will do like straight first, and see I'm going like beyond the line, but that's okay. And then sometimes I like to curve my strokes, like starting this way. If you want like a super fluffy brow, I definitely would do this style. This is more like an S curve. I don't do it too much, but if somebody is asking for like a super fluffy brow, this is definitely what I would do. Then the top, just kind of same thing. So that would be my outline. The fronts, kind of want them a little bit more bushy. So I'd kind of connect that, and I feel like when I do hair strokes, you can just be as creative as you want. And I kind of just like honestly fill in the blanks. Hair doesn't have to look super like put together. So this is kind of how I would do more of a fluffy brow. Like if I was doing like male clients, I would do more hair strokes like this. And I really just leave the tail like super open. I don't need a lot at the top. So that's kind of how I would do my fluffy brow. So this is more like a tapered eyebrow, and this would be more like a fluffy brow. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. If you like content like this, definitely let me know, and I'll be sure to post more how-to videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and give my video a thumbs up. Have a good day.